Hi guys, welcome to Fallout 4. This is a video on how to get around the build limitation. As you can see, I maxed out my size for my sanctuary settlement. That essentially means you can't build anymore, right? So in the beginning of the video you would have seen you can no longer build, right? So, but there is a trick that you can actually get around this, and I'm going to show you how. It's not so obvious. It's a little tedious and painful, but I think we should be glad that we can actually get around it and not have to stop building, essentially, right? So this is what we're going to do. Go to your workshop and you're going to take basically all your pick a set of items. So whether it's guns or it's clothes, whatever. I choose clothes only because if you scrap it by accident, it's not going to be important, right? So try not to take things that you don't want to lose, right? So anything in your workshop that you don't want to lose anyway, you should probably put in a different area or a cabinet or something, so you don't actually lose it, right? So what I typically do is I grab all the clothes. So I just grab all the clothes because they're fairly large, because it's such a tedious process. They're fairly large, so you can grab them. They're not all large, unfortunately. You get glasses and things that are tiny, but most of the stuff's fairly large. So we're going to grab them and throw them in your inventory. The other nice thing about the clothes is generally you only have one set of clothes, at least I do, that I wear all the time. So it's easy to just clear out versus, you know, selecting each weapon type thing, right? So yeah, we jump to the clothes, and I'm just going to drop everything. So just find an area that's kind of clean and open that you can see stuff so you don't lose it, and you're just going to drop everything on the ground. And once you've dropped everything on the ground, you're just going to go pick it up. Except you're not going to just pick it up, you're going to use your workshop to store it back in the workshop, right? So you don't actually want to pick it up yourself and store in your inventory. You want to put it back in your workshop, and you'll notice as we do this, like I said, it is tedious to do this, but you know, you do this, and after a while you'll see that your meter will go down. Eventually you'll go back into a green stage if you do it 2, 3, 4 times, but at least you can continue building. So typically what I do is I do one clearing, go do some building, do another one because it's so painful, right? But so here we go. We've got the workshop mode. We're gonna just basically select an item and store it. Select an item, store it, and that's all we're gonna do. And you'll notice my yellow bar after a while will actually go down to a usable state that I can continue building, right? So this is the one thing. The other thing is, if you haven't gone around your settlement and cleared stuff and scrapped everything, like if your houses are still full of furniture and things and you've got trees all around your settlement, go around and scrap those items, because each one of those items take up some space there, right? Build space. So if you scrap these items that you don't need, then you can clear up some space as well, right? So the other thing is, you don't actually have to store these items back in the inventory. You can actually scrap them. So if you didn't really want these items, you can actually scrap them and also do the same thing, right? So like I said, you can do anything. You can do, the recommendation is do guns, but if you scrap it by accident, then you lose the gun type thing. So I don't typically like doing that. But if you have a whole bunch of guns and a whole bunch of stuff that you don't really want, just drop it and then put it back in your inventory or scrap it, and that will slowly allow you to free up space. So I hope that helped you. It certainly helped me. I'm just happy that I can get around the build limitation, even though it is slow and painful. So if you did enjoy the video, go ahead and hit the like button, and please consider subscribing to the channel. Appreciate your help in terms of supporting the channel. Thank you.